Hey, what's up? It's Paul Ingram with College Center. We got a short form that we're going to be working together right now in today's lesson on the staff. If you do not have a traditional rattan collie staff, head over to collegecenter.com, go check out our online store and order yours today. For the payment for today's training with me, with yours truly, number one, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Number two, hit the like button on this video. And number three, let me know in the comments below, do you like training or operating with a longer staff or maybe a shorter staff like a Joe or like a 4-foot staff? What is your preference on what length staff? The cool thing is with Collie is that all these techniques, all these drills, all these tactics could be applied on any length staff. So it could be a short 4-foot staff, it could be a 7-foot staff, it doesn't really matter. Don't get too wrapped up on the length, that is a personal choice. Maybe it has to do with the environment that you might be in. So let me know in the comments, what length staff do you prefer and why? Let's grab our staves and get to today's training. So today we're looking at a short form on the staff from the reverse grip method on the staff. This is where both of our palms are down, in the down position. This is also known as the dula or the oar fighting method on the staff in Filipino martial arts. So the cool thing about today's form, a short form that we're going to be working, is that it works your thrusts and it works all the angles of the slashing movements as well. Once we're done training together right now on this form, if you want to advance your Collie staff fighting skills, I got a link down below where you can go grab my Collie staff DVD download. It's my newest DVD download. I have a discount code. I'm going to give you a generous discount just for taking the time to watch this video and train with me this particular form with me. All right, so make sure to check that out right after we are done with our training together. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. From here, we're in the reverse grip. We're going to thrust right hand forward. Then we're going to come downward on that diagonal strike. Then we're going to thrust left hand forward and come downward on that diagonal strike right there. Now we're going to thrust again and go into the horizontal strike. Thrust, horizontal strike. Thrust, upward diagonal strike. Thrust, upward diagonal strike. Then we're going to thrust again and come over the top on the vertical. Thrust, over the top on the vertical on the other side, and now we got two more directions to cut. Thrust, upward vertical, thrust, upward vertical, just like that. That's the form. Very easy, but working these fundamental movements. Guys, you have to remember, it's the fundamentals that is the true advanced skill. It's the fundamentals that are the highest percentage moves if you ever needed to use this in a fight, in a self-defense situation, or if you're sparring or whatever it is that you're doing. Here, let's take a look at this form again. Thrust, diagonal downward slash. Thrust, diagonal downward slash. Thrust, horizontal. Thrust, horizontal. Thrust, upward diagonal. Thrust, upward diagonal. Thrust, vertical. Thrust, vertical. Thrust, uppercut. Thrust, uppercut right there. All right, let's go and do a few reps together, nice and slow. Let's get it together 3 times, nice and slow. I want us to focus on slow and smooth movements. I want us to be able to transition from movement to movement seamlessly. All right, follow me, go at my pace. From here, number 1 is 1, slash, thrust, diagonal. Thrust, horizontal, thrust, horizontal, thrust, upward diagonal, thrust, upward diagonal, thrust, vertical, thrust, vertical, thrust, uppercut, thrust, uppercut, right there. All right, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, one more time, just like that, on the count together. 1, So you see how I'm putting that thrust and slash together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. Once you've got this one down, then you can start incorporating your footwork, start moving around, changing directions. That's where we want to get to in our Filipino martial arts. Start off with the weapon movements, then head over to the Kali Center channel. There's a search bar on the channel. If you type in footwork in that search bar, then all my footwork videos are gonna come up. I even have some footwork videos with the staff. Let me give you at least one example drill that you can do that's gonna get you to start working footwork with these staff fighting movements. In Filipino martial arts, the biggest thing that we want to make sure we're executing while we are building our skills is that we want to really get off of the center line, of this 0 degree line. We want to be able to move left and right. We have 6 angles of footwork that initiate these movements to get off of the center line. We have our 45 degrees left and right, our 90 degrees left and right, and then our reverse degrees left and right. With that said, we still need the skill, the ability to fight on the center line as well. So we can still move forward and we can still move back. So let's take a look at how we can work this drill. We have our thrust, boom, step off and slash. Return, thrust, step to the left and slash. Return, thrust, step to the right 90 degrees, boom, right there and slash. Return, thrust, step to the left 90 degrees and slash. Return, thrust, reverse it to the right and slash. Return, thrust, reverse it to the left and slash. Thrust, step forward, step through and smash. Thrust, step forward through and smash. Thrust, step through backwards and uppercut. Thrust, step through backwards and uppercut. So you can work this basic footwork drill to start coordinating, or what we call calibrating, our footwork with our weapon movements. All right, I'm gonna give you that one more time. Thrust, step off to the right 45. Return, thrust, left 45. Return, thrust, 90 to the right. Return, thrust, 90 to the left. Return, thrust, reverse it back to the right. Return, thrust, reverse it back to the left. Return, thrust, step through, vertical smash. Thrust, step through, vertical smash. Thrust, step through backwards and uppercut. Thrust, step through backwards and uppercut. So work the hand movements of the form, then combine it with this basic footwork. Then click the link right below the video and go get my Kali Staff DVD download. Use that discount code that I have right there, right next to the link, and use that so that way you can get a great deal, a great discount on my Kali Staff DVD download. So that way you can continue your training with me on this amazing weapon category. Don't forget that we do have one-on-one online lessons that are available for you guys if you want to join us over on our Patreon. Also got the link down in the description below for that as well. All right, so remember to get outside and let nature be your Kali dojo at least a couple times a week, and I'll see you back here next time.